For this week, we are talking a little bit about PlayStation's State of Play event, which happened on 9th of March. Hello guys and welcome, my name is Sho and you are watching Game Things. Exoprimal. The game started by showcasing the happening scene in the year 2043, and you'll be greeted first by an android named Ivy. While in Malaysia, we experience flash floods every now and then in urban cities without a clear-cut warning from our officials. Ivy is here to tell you about the dinosaur forecast, in which a dinosaur outbreak will soon occur. And it seems like we as the player will be playing as exo fighters, dispatched to the sites to face the dinosaur outbreak. Of course, how can it be a dinosaur outbreak without it raining dinosaurs? The trailer then proceeds to show us some of what potential gameplays might look like. There are gunplays, double-wielding sword plays, as well as a tank that has a shield. All of them just seem to be showing us that there will be roles for each player to play as. And I do think it is cool to have players get together in a squad or a team, fulfilling their own role in a stage or matchmaking or dungeon, or you get what I mean. I had a great laugh when Ivy literally told us that IBIS, supposedly an organization who are actively recruiting new exofighters, who are the quote-unquote humanity's greatest hope to fight these dinosaurs and save whatever and whoever I care. Seriously, how long are we going to stick with this anime plot? Of course, Capcom is not the first and will not be the last to do this, but any plot or reason will be better than this. Alright, enough of that rambling. If you don't already have a grasp of what this game is, it is an online team-based action game. On their website, Dino Survival is going to be their main game mode, with 5 players on each team competing in a variety of PvE and PvP missions. What makes it interesting is that the game seems to be focusing on how each mission can be varied and how it can be played out, let it be PvE or PvP. Your winning condition is always to accomplish your given objectives as quickly as possible. What this means is that each and every deploy of missions will play out differently, and all that will be determined by its potentially, fingers crossed, wide variety of objectives given to each and every matches. And that is a rough picture of where the game is heading. Aside from Exoprimal and Ghostwire Tokyo, the other 2 upcoming titles that caught my attention from the State of Play event would be the Diofield Chronicle and Valkyrie Elysium. The Diofield Chronicle is a tactical strategy JRPG with modern graphics which looks amazing in my eyes. Valkyrie Elysium is another one that looks promising with its fast-paced combat, stunning visuals and audio that could bring a surprise to many. Both of the mentioned games are coming out in 2022, so until then, please entertain yourself with the trailers linked down below in the description. We will be posting videos on future updates of the game, so be sure to drop us a follow by clicking that subscribe button. And that's about it for the State of Play event that we would like to cover. A lot of them are just a quick touch and go by PlayStation. I would love to share more about those games, but I feel like you could finish the trailers before I am done making my morning coffee anyways. On top of that, there isn't much I could share or talk about these games at the moment. So, links down below if you're interested in the 22 minutes long State of Play event or individual links for specific titles. On to the Flash news. Usually I prefer not to talk about games that are still some time away. In this case, it will be something like Dead Space Remake, which is targeting a release date in 2023. After 5 years, to finally enable cross-play for Honor, Looking at the Steam player count now, I can probably understand why they do this. Well, I'm not complaining. Just the way it is. Better late than never. Anyways, 2 phases will be implemented. The first phase happens on 17th of March, where players from PC, PlayStation and Xbox will finally reunite. The second phase of it will see group play finally be a thing, meaning your friend on the old Xbox can finally party up with his older brother playing on the PlayStation, both joining the father who is playing on the PC, all in the same party. And if I had to guess, there will be no dinner for all of them for that day. Last piece of flash news, although not necessarily a game news, for those who have been owning a laptop or wanting a laptop on the go, perhaps you can now have an alternative. Valve had just released a blog post stating that the Steam Deck Windows driver are now available, sort of. It is mentioned that the Steam Deck does support dual boot. However, the SteamOS installer that provides dual boot wizard is not ready just yet. Hence, for those who want their Steam Deck to run on Windows right now, they can perform a clean Windows installation on their Steam Deck. Do note that at the moment, the audio driver that can make sure the 3.5mm jack audio input will work fine is yet to be ready for those who install Windows on their Steam Deck. However, Bluetooth and USB Type-C connection for audio will still work just fine. And I had to say, I was not too much of a fan of a laptop, but considering the size of a Steam Deck, which is much more compact than your traditional laptop, it does have its very own appeal for the right person. That is, of course, if you can find Steam Deck at its MSRP. Speaking of appeal, Epic Games Store is always appealing many users to come to its platform by offering free games almost every week. For this week, you can claim yourself a copy of In Sound Mind, an indie horror action shooter adventure game developed by the people at We Create Stuff. You can claim the game for free as early as 17th of March or as late as 24th of March. As for the release of the week, we have 2 fighting games, namely Phantom Breaker Omnia and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. As much as I wish to talk more about the games, perhaps we will put it in another video. And if that is what you want from us, be sure to leave a comment down below. Aside from that, they are fighter games. Just go for it if that is what you are into. Phantom Breaker Omnia is available now on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is available on the PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. There's also Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, releasing on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Epic Games Store on the 18th of March 2022. Personally, I don't think I'll be playing this game, but if you've played it, how do you feel about Strangers of Paradise? Feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. And that has been it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please consider liking this video. My name is Sho. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.